Hey, what's up, y'all? Week 5 of the 2023 college football season is in the books. So, of course, I'm here to talk about this week's biggest winners and losers from this week. So, of course, we'll start on the games that I had on my list. That's the ones that I made picks on. So let's see. So I guess I should go ahead and get Georgia and Auburn out of the way. Yes, we did win 27-20. Although we were a 14.5 point favorite, so of course we didn't cover. But yeah, this was a big win for Kirby. Yeah, his first win against Hugh Freeze. Of course, Hugh Freeze was the first coach that Kirby has ever lost to. So that was back when we played Ole Miss in week 4 of 2016 and got destroyed. That was Kirby's first ever loss, and it came to a Hugh Freeze coach team. So Kirby, finally able to avenge that loss, and we've got Ole Miss, later this season, so a chance to beat Hugh Freeze. Now he's got to beat now we got to beat Ole Miss. So anyway, yeah, so we did struggle. Yes, we barely won, but at least we won. So what are we on now? Yeah, we won what, 20? 22 consecutive wins. Is that right? Let's see, 15. It's 217 plus 5 is 22. So, and we just keep on winning. Yeah, we got Kentucky next, but yes, of course, I already talked about how disappointing the defense was. I already talked about it a lot on my post game video. But yeah, like 214 rush yards. That's not good. Anyway, how about Brock Bowers unleashed in the second half. Yeah, he just took over the game in the fourth quarter. So I know that we wouldn't be as good if you didn't have Brock Bowers. Yeah, but we do. Yeah, you can take away the best playmaker on any team, and they wouldn't be as good. So yeah, it's a stupid argument. And I know that all the UGA haters, just hate, that we keep winning. They're just praying for our downfall. Looks like y'all are gonna have to wait. So anyway, but no, I don't know how we keep getting voted number 1. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the Georgia, that people keep voting. Georgia number 1 and Michigan number 2. It's just it's just lazy at this point. And we're number 1 again, so. But anyway, so now how about Florida? Yeah, you just got ran over. You literally got ran over by Kentucky. Let's see. Yeah, Ray Davis had like 26 carries, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he also had a receiving touchdown. So I mean, over 300 and something total yards. I mean, he was just unstoppable. I mean, Ray Davis it it is an absolute beast, and I mean, yeah, Georgia. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have our hands full. So, and yeah, the first half was just a highlight reel for Ray Davis. Yeah, not as productive in the second half, but anyway, so let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Florida had 13 players on the field that one on that one play, and then and then Ray Davis still got in. Of course, yes, Florida did get a penalty for illegal substitution, but of course it was declined. 13 players still couldn't stop them. I mean, I guess because they remember how Notre Dame only had 10 players on the field. So, okay, but anyway, yeah, and then how about yes, Celine Driver. Yeah, I know he ended his stream when it was only 10-0. SMH. Yeah, ended it like like thir- like 30 minutes in. It was just like 10-0. It's like, well, this game is over. I mean, come on. I mean, at least I mean, are you gonna give up after 10-0? I mean, Georgia was down 10-0. But I didn't. But I didn't give up. I mean, it's like, at least stick around until halftime. I mean, but anyway, so how about let's talk about how about yeah, Southern Cal. What are you doing on defense? You have 41 yards and 41 points. Yeah, 6 touchdowns. Yeah, 564 yards to Colorado. I mean, your defense is just a steaming pile of doo doo. I mean, you were up 48 to 21 at one point in the third quarter, and then you let Colorado back into this game. You let them score 20 unanswered. I mean, y'all just sort of lost y'all, and then you didn't even score in the fourth quarter. You took your foot off the gas. I mean, what happened? But anyway, so how about let's go over A&M and Arkansas. Yeah, Texas A&M won 34-22. And, and I mean, A&M's defense is really good now. Yeah, A&M has a good defense. I mean, they have only allowed one offensive touchdown in the last 3 games. Just one offensive touchdown allowed. And I mean, yeah, they did give up a garbage touchdown at the end, late in the fourth quarter to Arkansas, but and then the other touchdown they gave up was a pick six, and then 3 field goals for Arkansas. So, and then and I mean, yeah, Max Johnson. I mean, he played all right in this game, but and KJ Jefferson. It was absolutely terrible in this game. He was like, it was bad. He was like 7 of 19. I mean, yeah, it was it was bad. And then what has happened to Arkansas's run game? I mean, just 42 yards rushing, like 1 yard per carry. It was like, what has happened to Arkansas's run game? It's like they were just such a dominant running team, last year. Arkansas's run game's just been very disappointing all year. Let's see. How about Clemson and Syracuse has a good job. Taterman. Yeah, not only did you dominate in the stats, but you also won on the final score this time. Yeah, good. Good job. Yeah, good job, Taters. I'm proud of y'all. Anyway, now let's see. Virginia and Boston College in the Toilet Bowl. Yeah, this game determined who was the worst team in the ACC. And the worst team in the ACC is Virginia. No doubt. Boston College won 27 to 24. But anyway, so now about Michigan and Nebraska. Now this is the first game that I've really been impressed with Michigan. Yeah, they went on the road and beat Nebraska 45-7. Yeah, so it looks like Nate won and lost at the same time. Yeah, Michigan was favored by 18. They ended up winning by like 38. So yeah, this was really the first time that I thought that Michigan looked dominant both offensively and defensively, just from start to finish. Yeah, so this was a good win for Michigan. I know I've been down on them a lot, but all right. So now how about Kansas and Texas? I mean, yeah, Texas was a 16-point favorite, and they did end up winning like 40-14. And now, unfortunately, Kansas quarterback Jalen Daniels was out for this game. So, which, I mean, you had a lot of people, taking Kansas to cover. But then we find out that Jalen Daniels is out, and Jason Bean did take over. But yeah, I mean, Texas just dominated this game. It was Jonathan Brooks went for over 200 yards. So, and Quinn Ewers looked good, over 300 yards. So, let's see. How about Indiana and Maryland? Yeah, Maryland was a 14.5-point favorite, and they did end up winning 44-17. So that's by 27 points. I mean, yeah, how is Maryland not ranked? I mean, when they're 5-0, I mean, they've blown out every team they've played. I mean, they won all of their last 3 games by 22 points or more. I mean, they've won every game by at least 18 points. How can you not have Maryland ranked? I had them at number 22. And I mean, they're going to be ranked higher in my poll this week. How about Mizzou at Vandy? Yeah, I did pick Vandy to cover in this game. They did not. It was 13.5, and I think Mizzou won by 17. But anyway, I mean, yeah, Brady Cook, 398 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, Brady Cook is really a quarterback who is flying under the radar. I mean, he might be the best quarterback no that no one is talking about. I mean, he has almost 1,500 yards. He's getting like 10. He's getting like 10 yards per attempt. He's completed a high percentage of his passes. And then even more impressive, he's got 11 touchdowns and no interceptions. That's right. He has yet to throw an interception. So now about LSU at Ole Miss, and then LSU was 2.5-point favorite. Did take them to cover, but instead, Ole Miss won. It was like 55-49, 1,300. Over 1,300 total yards combined, over 600 for LSU and 700 for Ole Miss. So yeah, I mean this was a great game. Yeah, the most total yards combined and the most total points combined of any game this year. And really both teams could pretty much do almost whatever they wanted. On offense, this was a track meet. Defense is, optional in this game. So was it just bad defense or really good offense? Probably a combination of both. The LSU did get a chance at the end, which is what you wanted to see in this game. You wanted to see it come down to the last play to whatever team had the ball last, that they would have a chance to win it on the last play. LSU did. They did get down to the 16, but unfortunately you did have two false starts, which obviously didn't help. So, and anyway, but it just didn't work out. So, and it's like Lane Kiffin finally has a signature win. So it's probably like his best win that he's had at Ole Miss. So, how about let's look at South Carolina and Tennessee. Carolina won 41-20. I thought South Carolina would cover the 11.5. They did not. But anyway, 41-20. Yes, it was a good way for Tennessee to put that loss on the road at Florida behind them with the back-to-back wins, UTSA and now South Carolina. I know that that Kamal Hadden had been getting a lot of flack from Tennessee fans. Well, he actually had a pick six in this game. So, okay. So anyway, so we got to move on. Let's move on to how about Duke and Notre Dame. Yeah, Notre Dame was a 5.5-point favorite, and they won 21-14. Yeah, bouncing back from that loss to Ohio State. Yeah, really in a similar fashion as the way they lost to Ohio State. With a game-winning drive late in the fourth quarter. It was like 4th and 16, and then Sam Hartman runs for for 17 yards to convert a 4th and 16, and then on the next play, Audric Estime 30-yard touchdown run. So really, it is kind of more like Duke, blew the game at the end. They were in this prevent defense. Well, they didn't prevent anything. So and then Riley Leonard was injured on the last play. Yeah, it's a high ankle sprain. So he's going to be it was just a bad sprain, but he's going to be out. But he is expected to be out for a couple of weeks. So anyway, so about any other games that are not on the list, let's see. Oregon destroyed Stanford, like 42-6. Yeah, in a similar way that they beat Colorado, except they gave up points to Stanford at the beginning instead of the end, just 2 field goals. So let's see. Let's look at about Virginia Tech beat Pitt. Yeah, Pitt is terrible. I mean, they might be the worst team in the ACC. Still think Virginia is probably worse, but and then let's see anything else. But Alabama beat Mississippi State. Yeah, 40 to 17, right? And that was actually the best game that Jalen Milroe has had. He was like 10 for 12. So, and Will Rogers threw 3 interceptions. Let's see, anything else significant? About Penn State was like 41-13 over Northwestern, so they covered again. They were struggling in the first half, but then they did finally score a touchdown late in the second quarter, which fueled an offensive explosion in the second half. So let's see let's see what else. Let's see about we get Fresno State at 27-9 over Nevada. They just keep winning. Remember, they do have the Power 5 wins over Purdue and Arizona State. Let's see, other group of 5 teams. Yeah, James Madison beat South Alabama. They're 5-0. Georgia State was undefeated before they lost to Troy. Let's see anything else. About Oklahoma 50-20 over Iowa State. So yeah, that their pattern continues. 1 week their offense will look elite, and then the next week they will struggle, like 70 points in Arkansas, and then just 28 on SMU, and then like 66 on Tulsa, and then 20 on Cincinnati, and then 50 on Iowa State. It looks like it could be in, if the pattern continues, they'll be in for a down week against Texas, which is a really bad time for a down week. But let's see, how about Oregon State beating Utah 21-7, and Utah's offense, I mean, it's just terrible. It's just non-existent. I mean, 2 offensive touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. Hey, that's just terrible. And then how about and then let's see, Louisville did beat NC State 13-10. Thought NC State might have some Friday night magic, but they did not. Let's see, anything else? Let's see. No, I think that's think that's about it. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. And thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all again next time.